Heat number 1, we'll see Josh Doobie and Kyle Gammon on the front row. Kyle Martin and Andrew Thornton have the second row. Quentin Nuttall and Jace Mungin on the third row. Chris Johnson and Joey Smith have the fourth row. Harold Rothery rounding out the field. As all the drivers take to the track here for heat number 1. Looks like we'll have 2 heats and then the feature. And don't forget, after the legends, they'll make the quick trip from Florida to Nashville and hop in the tour mods at Nashville Fairgrounds. If you have a favorite driver, of course, drop their name in the comments section. Let them know you're cheering for them here tonight. Don't forget to hit the share button. There's still some seats out there for your friends and family to come watch. Everybody gets rolling. Down the back straightaway through 3 and 4, we might get one more pace lap around this 3/4 mile track. 14 degrees of banking in the turns, 2 degrees of banking in the straightaways. Turn 4, as they just come through the bumpiest and trickiest part of this track. When they come off turn 4, expect to see a few guys go around here. Couple of drivers warming up the tires. Kyle Martin getting his warmed up in the NASCAR. Pace car drops in. Green flag is in the air. They're down and away. Josh Doobie had a great start for a moment. Looks like he had to check up just a little bit, but manages to pull back ahead. Kyle Gammon looked like he had a big... Oh, we've got a big wreck off of turn 2. No caution yet. Quentin Nuttall goes into the wall. We've got one car flipping down the back straightaway. I believe that was Jace Mungin. Mungin just turning all over. Ends up stuck upside down, towed to pit road. Harold Rothery has also crashed. Oh, Harold gets into Chris Johnson, and Joey Smith is just wrecked. Oh, he gets caught in that incident with Johnson and Rothery. We were expecting a lot of chaos off turn 4, but surprisingly it's been turn 2 so far in heat 1. Kyle Martin, Josh Doobie, and Kyle Gammon still the top 3 still nose to tail. Kyle Gammon just ran the fastest lap of the race so far. Jace Mungin on his way back up off of pit road now. Harold Rothery still on pit road. He drops back to 9th as Jace comes out and takes 8th. And it looks like Doobie and Gammon are trying to make it too wide there, and they're going to have lap traffic just ahead of Joey Smith. Joey, obviously some significant damage. That car is way slow. Chris Johnson just turned the fastest lap of the race so far. Back in 6th place and just a half a second behind Andrew Thornton and Quentin Nuttall. But it is Kyle Martin who has the lead. Kyle Gammon and Josh Doobie not able to find a way around yet. Out of turn 4, they're going to get the wall. Kyle's goes really wide into the wall. White flag is out. Kyle Martin drifts back to third, and now it is Kyle Gammon and Josh Doobie battling for the lead on the final lap. What a turn of events. Kyle Martin is now drifted back into fourth, but the other Kyle Gammon comes out of turn 4 with the lead. He's going to hold Doobie off. He wins heat number 1. Josh Doobie comes home second. Quentin Nuttall manages to come back for third. Chris Johnson is fourth. Kyle Martin is fifth. Andrew Thornton finishes sixth. Joey Smith, Jace Mungen, and Harold Rothery round out the field. Edmund, I have to agree with you, buddy. All right, heat number 2. We will see Ed Jones Sr., Byron Bartlett have the front row, Blake Crane and Jason Blatz on the second row. Nicholas Chaber, Jed Cotterman on the third row. Art Milne and Terry Duguay have the fourth row. Austin Edwards will not be in the field. He is in the cone car. All the drivers get lined up, wait for the pace car driver to get rolling here. Austin Edwards will not be in the field. Huge shout out to the sponsors for the 34 Legends Series: JR Button Boxes, AMT Racing Photography, and Cotterman iRacing Team. Huge shout out to all of them. Please go check them all out on Facebook. Support them all. Help any sponsor you see for any of these iRacing leagues. Definitely check them out. Help support them. Help these leagues keep going. And if you're on iRacing, check out JR Button Boxes. Get yourself a button box. You won't regret it. Congrats, Aaron. All right, Byron Bartlett, Ed Jones are going to lead. The pace car will drop off in turn 3 again. Expected a lot of chaos out of turn 4, but during heat 1, it was all out of turn 2. Could that be the situation all night long? Turn 4 is definitely bumpier, definitely a lot trickier to get off the corner, but turn 2 has been the one that has bit the drivers all night. Pace car is in, waiting on Barney the flagman as they come out of 4. Green flag in the air. Ed Jones and Byron Bartlett down and away. Blake Crane now, and look at, we've got both of the leaders in the wall. Oh, we've got a bunch of chaos out of turn 2. Byron Bartlett and Ed Jones, let's see what happens here. Looks like they just get pushed, a little bit of a push from the bottom. They get together hard into the wall. Yeah, Ed just gets a little bit of a push, tries to hold on to it. Let's see what happened after that as Jed Cotterman and Jason Blatz race side by side. get into each other. Several drivers somehow or another managed to avoid that. Nicholas Chaber looks like he has an issue a little bit later. Oh, he just snaps right out of turn 3. And the top of the leaderboard changes dramatically as Blake Crane has the lead by 2.3 seconds over Terry Duguay in second. Art Milne now in third. Jason Blatz in fourth. Nicholas Chaber has got the car rolling again. He is in fifth. And Jed Cotterman in sixth. Ed Jones Sr. and Byron Bartlett both on pit road. Blake Crane already into lap traffic. And it was one of his Cotterman Racing Team drive. That is Jed Cotterman. A lot of chaos early on here tonight. Art Milne making his way up into third, but Blake Crane continues to lay down the fastest laps. His lead now 3.5 seconds now over Terry Duguay. Art Milne back in third, Jason Blatz in fourth. It looks like Blatz has quite a bit of damage on the front of that car, but holding on to it for fourth. Jed Cotterman in fifth, obviously slow on track. Next time by, Blake Crane will get the white flag. 1 to go. White flag is in the air as Jed Cotterman crashes. Jed pulls off track to save it and keep it out of trouble. Blake Crane down the back straightaway into turn 3. He is going to win easily here at USA in heat number 2. Terry Duguay will come out of turn 4 and finish second. Art Milne will pull off a third place. Jason Blatz will eventually make it back around for fourth. I do believe the top 3 were the only ones not involved in one of the incidents. What a chaotic race we had there. All right, down to warm-up time for the drivers. Let's see if we can get a quick word with Blake Crane during warm-up. Hey Blake, this is Doug. You got me? Hey Blake, this is Doug in the booth. You got me? Oh, just barely. Hang on.
Sorry about that.
All good, man. Hey, let's talk about wreck avoidance because you obviously have mastered it.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling something was going to happen there on the start, so I just kind of laid back a little bit, tried to give them their own room, and got lucky.
Yeah, I'd say you actually drove through a couple of different incidents there and came away completely unscathed. Do you think you're going to get that lucky again here in the feature?
Yeah, we can only hope so.
Well, so far your luck is holding out. Make sure you have a rabbit's foot in the car with you.
I will do, buddy. Thank you.
Blake Crane really drove through those incidents. 2 of them on the back straightaway on the first lap and managed to make a huge lead and capitalize on it. Not only that, he had the fastest lap during heat number 2. Got just about a minute left in warm-up, then on to the feature. Don't forget, we have the tour mods from the Nashville Fairgrounds. After this, you're not going to want to miss that race either. Also, while you're sitting there, there is a button on your screen that says share. Hit that button, share with your friends and your family. I am sure, look at that, there are still some seats in the stands for all your friends and family. Based on those two heats, I guarantee you want your friends to come see it. Jace Mungen is the fastest again in warm-up, but can he avoid the chaos on lap 1 to pull off another win? I am guessing you're running in a fixed series, but you should be able to adjust your setup in a lot of those. It depends on which one you're running in, buddy. All right, for the feature, it'll be Cotterman and Martin on the front row. Jason Blatz, Chris Johnson on the second row, Art Milne and Quentin Nuttall on the third row, Terry Duguay, Josh Doobie rounding out the fourth row, and Blake Crane, Kyle Gammon rounding out the top 10. 11th place is going to be Andrew Thornton, Ed Jones Sr. in 12th. 13th will be Joey Smith, Nicholas Chaber in 14th, Jace Mungen 15th, Byron Bartlett 16th, Harold Rothery 17th. Austin Edwards is in the cone car. He will not be on track. And don't forget to check out Edwards Setup Shop, especially for your rookies looking for legend setups. Austin Edwards Setup Shop, you can find them on Facebook. Find a link to the Discord. All the setups are always free. If you like what you're getting, there is a Tire Money channel. You can donate, but no charge for any of the setups. Jed dropping to the back for his EOL here tonight. That'll put Kyle Martin and Jason Blatz up front. You can look on the screen, sir, before you register for the race across the top where it tells the lap count and everything. It should tell you if it'll either say fixed or it won't say fixed. If it doesn't say fixed, you can change the setup. If it says fixed, then it is a fixed setup and you can't change the setup. But if you do not see the word fixed there in a little gray bubble, then it's an open setup and you can adjust it. Just go into the garage tab and adjust to your heart's content. Pace car is in. Green flag is in the air. They are down and away for the feature here at USA, and Kyle Martin out front already. Josh Doobie and Jason Blatz go at it. The 52 of Doobie a little squirrely through 1 and 2, trying to get heat in those tires. They're 3 wide mid-pack. Look at this. Chris Johnson in the blue and white car already charging. He is coming straight up the middle, 3 wide through 3 and 4. Oh, cars getting loose everywhere. Chris Johnson is on a mission. Guarantee you he is running something from Edwards Setup Shop as well. Chris Johnson, who went to the back early. Oh, big wreck out of the turn 4. Caution is out. Looks like Blake Crane was involved this time. Couldn't avoid this one. Quentin Nuttall also caught in it. Jed Cotterman caught in it. Looks like Joey Smith might have gotten together with Chris Johnson, and that started the chain of events. Yeah, it does look like Joey just barely taps Chris, sends him around. First caution of the feature. All right, Kyle Martin in the lead, Jason Blatz in second, Doobie in third, Kyle Gammon in fourth, Art Milne in fifth, Terry Duguay, Andrew Thornton, Nicholas Chaber, Ed Jones Sr., and Byron Bartlett round out the top 10, Joey Smith in 11th, Jace Mungin is 12th, Harold Rothery is 13th, Quentin Nuttall 14th, Blake Crane 15th, and Chris Johnson in 16th, Jed Cotterman being scored in 17th, one lap down as he rolls off pit road. A bit surprised to still see the lights on the pace car. As everybody gets lined back up. Cotterman obviously getting repaired while on pit road. He took a hard smack into the wall. Lights are out on the pace car. They'll stack back up side by side for the restart. Kyle Martin out front trying to get his leading some laps done early here tonight so that during race number 2 in the mods, he can send the cone car to the moon. Pace car drops in. Out of turn 4 they go. Green flag in the air. Kyle Martin gets a good jump on the field this time. Blatz now in second as they battle out for third. Gammon and Doobie again. Doobie's car looks a lot more planted this time now that he has a little bit of heat in the tires. Meanwhile, back behind, look at this. Are they bump drafting down the back straightaway? Chris Johnson way at the back of the field, not... Oh, yes, he is making his way toward the front quickly again. Oh, has to check up a little bit to make sure he doesn't wreck another driver. Kyle Martin in the lead still. Blatz in second, starting to run him down just a little bit. Doobie still battling Kyle Gammon for third. That's allowing Andrew Thornton to close up the gap, but look at this mess back behind. This is 6th through 10th, all under a blanket. Oh, we've got a car spinning down the back straightaway. I believe it's Chris Johnson. No caution yet. Let's see what happened. Chris Johnson gets together with the one car. Oh, Chris goes around. He catches Jed Cotterman. Chris heavily damaged. Cotterman heavily damaged. Both are on pit. Oh, they get together again. Nice save by Cotterman. Managed to get it back on all four. And then Cotterman ends up getting into Chris again, and he ends up having to tow to pit road. The battle is still on for about 6th through 10th. Jace Mungin now in 6th has pulled away a little bit with Byron Bartlett. But 8th place, Nicholas Chambers says Art Milne, Quentin Nuttall, Terry Duguay, all right there. Joey Smith in the mix. Blake Crane in the mix. Harold Rothery in the mix. Edmund, you are absolutely right. Jed has not been able to catch a break tonight. Jace Mungin just turned the fastest lap of the race. And he does it 2 laps in a row from 6th place. No surprise to see Jace charging to the front, but his teammates did say they tried out his setup earlier tonight during the practice. And, oh, caution is out. Art Milne involved. Looks like Art caught a little bit of the apron there, and they were in that big pack. I think Ed Jones got caught in this one. That car just goes flying everywhere. Only our second caution of the race so far. Kyle Martin still managing to hold on to the lead, but now Jason Blatz will restart beside him again, have another shot at him. Doobie and Gammon have been battling it out for third all race long. Chris Johnson getting waved around, getting one of his laps back. I believe Jed Cotterman will not get waved around. He is back in 17th. Josh Doobie and Kyle Gammon have been probably the closest and most ongoing battle all race long. They've gotten side by side. They have swapped lines, neither one having a clear advantage here. Lights are back out on the pace car with Kyle Martin and Jason Blatz up front. Josh Doobie and Kyle Gammon on the second row. Andrew Thornton and Jace Mungin on the third row. Nicholas Chaber and Byron Bartlett on the fourth row. Terry Duguay and Joey Smith rounding out the top 10. And keep a close eye on Mungin, who is now up into 6th after starting in 15th. He has the fastest lap of the race so far. He was charging up towards the leaders. Now he gets a shot at him on the restart. Pace car is in. Kyle Martin controls the restart. Green flag is in the air. And Kyle Martin gets another good jump, but right behind him, everybody is stacked up. A lot of side-by-side battling going on here. Kyle Gammon, Josh Doobie still going at it. Jace Mungin cannot find a way around. Now he's got to run up on the high side. He clears Doobie. Doobie fighting back down on the bottom. And it looks like Jason Blatz might have checked up a little bit out of turn 2. Everybody behind comes running up on him. Oh, holy cow, right in front of Mungin. Mungin gets spun. Everybody wrecked. Caution. Something was definitely wrong with Blatz out of turn 2. He really slowed down, then suddenly gets a bump. He goes to the outside, comes down and gets into Mungin. A lot of drivers caught up in that one. Kyle Gammon gets a piece of it. Look. Oh, what a hard hit for Gammon. Terry Duguay also getting a piece of that one. So 4 drivers caught up into that one off of turn 4. Trying to get a look at Blatz's car. Of course, now he has been wrecked, so there was obviously something way wrong with that car off of turn 2 prior to that incident. He really lost a lot of ground. Chris Johnson has gotten waved around back to the lead lap. Jace Mungin, Art Milne, and Kyle Gammon have all been to pit road. Worth noting, Byron Bartlett, who started in 16th, is now in 3rd. Nicholas Chaber, who started in 14th, is now in 4th. Those are the 2 biggest movers in the field so far. And Jace Mungin is now going to restart all the way back in 16th as he comes off pit road. He is going to have a lot of ground to make up here. Out of turn 4, they're going to come down as they come out of turn 4 this time, rather, they will get the 1 to green. After that incident, 16 cars on the lead lap. Jed Cotterman still several laps down. Everybody stacked back up, ready for the restart. Byron Bartlett and Nicholas Chaber might be the 2 to watch now. The 2 big guys that came through the field the most are way at the back of the field, with Chris Johnson now in 16th, Jace Mungin in 14th, and don't know if they've got enough laps to get back to the front, but let's find out. Green flag back in the air. Kyle Martin gets another good jump, and here comes Byron on the bottom up to 3rd. "15 laps to go." Checking on Chris Johnson and Jace Mungin. Chris up to 15th. He charged. Oh, we've got 2 cars spinning on the front straight. 3 and 4. Caution is back out, and it looks like Jason Blatz was caught in it again. There's Blatz down on the bottom, out of turn 4. And got hit from a car hitting up on the high side. And cars are flying everywhere. Terry Duguay, he hits the outside wall. He's the one that catches Blatz. Looks like Ed Jones Sr. gets caught as well. Kyle Gammon tries to save it. And it looks like Jed Cotterman might have been caught up in that as well. No, Jed. Oh, look at that. Wow, what a perfect barrel roll. I know this isn't the way Jed wants the night to go, but Jed, that was a perfect barrel roll, perfect landing. We're going to score that one a 9.1, man. Gonna see if I can get a hold of Jed. Unfortunately, I don't believe we have Jed Connerman available to talk to right now. But that was a beautiful barrel roll and landing by Connerman. Unfortunate night he is having, but at least he is doing it with some style. Kyle Martin has led almost every lap so far. Can he hold on to it just a little bit longer? He'll have about 10 to go when they hit the green flag. It'll be Kyle Martin and Josh Doobie on the front row. Byron Bartlett, Nicholas Chaber on the second row. Joey Smith and Andrew Thornton on the third row. Quentin Nuttall and Blake Crane on the fourth row. Harold Rothery and Jace Mungen rounding out the top 10 with Chris Johnson there in 11th. Chris and Jace have had some of the biggest moves through this field tonight. Can they do it one more time in just a few laps? I think things are about to get a bit dicey here. Pace car is in. Kyle Martin gets going, green flag in the air, but this time Doobie stays with him. And now the battle's on for third as Byron drops down to the bottom. Joey Smith now coming forward as well. Side by side down the back straightaway, everybody nose to tail. Chris Johnson right in the middle of this mix. We haven't ridden in one of the cars yet. Let's ride with him. As they come across the start-finish line down into turn one, the 14-degree turns here at Lakeland. Back on the throttle, off of turn two, right up by the wall, carrying as much momentum as possible. Back down into turn three, trying to make something happen up on that high line. Jumps back to the bottom. He's got Cotterman racing right in front of him. Drops really low, looking for the entry into one. Can't quite get there yet. Did that lap in 24.1 seconds. Kyle Martin has checked out from the field, but look at this. This is the rest of the field. Oh, they're getting rough there. Everybody keeps going, and they're going to stay green. I don't know how these guys saved it. I don't think they're staying green now. Caution is out. Andrew Thornton, Chris Johnson, and Quentin Nuttall all caught in that. Andrew goes off into turn one, and they just pile up on each other. Quentin Nuttall had nowhere to go. It looked like him and Andrew just got connected and couldn't get separated. Chris Johnson, who was trying to find his way through, couldn't find a gap there either. Jason Blatz caught right behind this. Blatz, and oh, what a save by Blatz. He keeps it off the wall. And Byron Bartlett somehow involved. I have no idea. Oh, it looks like as they came out of 2, he might have gotten a little tap. What a save by Byron. We have seen, if nothing else, some very epic saves here tonight. Joey Smith is now up into second. Jace in third. Jace has made his way to third. Blake Crane in fourth, and now Nicholas Chaber in fifth. That they do, Edmund. I'm holding my breath. I might need oxygen when this one's over. Harold Rothery, we've barely mentioned him in that green car. He is currently in 7th after starting in 17th. Another driver who has charged his way up through the field. Lights are back out on the pace car. Kyle Martin and Joey Smith have the front row. Jace Mungin, Blake Crane have the... Oh, wait a minute. Blake Crane is getting an EOL. He is going to the back. So it'll be Jace Mungin and Kyle Gammon on the second row. Nicholas Chaber, Art Milne on the third row. Harold Rothery and Terry Duguay on the fourth row. Josh Doobie and Jason Blatz on the fifth row. Here they come out through 3 and 4. The pace car about to drop in. They will get a green flag and 2 to go here. Pace car's in. Green is in the air. Kyle gets another great run. And we've got a car jumping up on the high side. Here comes Jace. Jace now up to second, looking for the lead. Off of turn 2. Can Kyle hold him off? They're 3 wide back behind for 3. Here goes Jace up on the high side, trying to make something happen off of turn 4. They're leaning on each other. White flag is in the air. Can Kyle Martin hold him off for one more lap? He's got to run on the bottom. A drag race down the back straightaway. Who had more momentum? It looks like it was Jace Mungin off of turn 2, down through 3 and 4, though Kyle's got the advantage. They lean on each other. I think they touch. Who's it going to be at the line? I think it's Jace. It is Jace by 6/100ths of a second with Kyle Martin in second. Kyle Gammon finishes third. Nicholas Chaber in fourth. And Joey Smith comes home fifth. What a finish. All right, let's see if we can find Kyle Gammon and talk to our third place finisher first. Hey, Kyle, this is Doug in the booth. You got me?
Hey, Doug, I got you.
Hey, man, first off, congratulations on that third place finish. That was one heck of a wild night.
Oh, it was. It was actually quite a bit of fun to come back through. Basically, I just followed Jace. He seemed to know what he was doing, so I just followed him through the pack. I think him and I both took tires, so we had a lot more on Kyle going to the end there. But it was a great battle to watch from third.
It definitely was, and it looked like they're late in it when they were going at it. It looked like if you'd had a couple more laps, you might have been able to do something with them.
Oh, I don't know. Jace has been pretty quick every single time he's out here, so no, it's fun. I don't mind running second to him or third to him even anytime. It's really a pleasure just to be out here with the Jones boys and how to suck at iRacing for putting this on. It's a great time.
All right, man. Congratulations. Great finish, buddy.
Thanks, Doug, and keep up the good work.
Will do, bud. All right, let's see if we can get a hold of our second place finisher. Hey, Kyle Martin, it's Doug in the booth. You got me?
I do.
All right, so who did you think won coming to the line?
Oh, I knew it was Jace as soon as we got off of 4.
It was 6/100ths of a second is the number we were showing, and you could just barely tell when you guys came across the line.
Yeah, no, Jace was definitely pulling there on the high side. I noticed it off of on the last lap when he went to the outside, or the lap before the white flag, so 2 to green, or 2 to go. And he definitely pulled me off of 4, so I was like, all right, I got to door slam this man and get him loose coming off of 4, or else I have 0 shot. And we touched, and I didn't slow him down enough.
Well, it did look like you guys touched, but both of you managed just to keep it on the floor and keep going it. But it was close all the way down to the end. You've got to be happy with that close of a finish.
Oh yeah, that was pretty great. I did exactly what I did to Matt last week in the tour race. He led all the laps and then took the win away last 2 laps. Yeah, Jace just did that to me. I now know how it feels.
Well, you did have a dominant race until the exit of turn 4 on the final lap, but still an awesome, awesome show, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. Congrats to Jace there. Ah, dang. He kills me. I thought I had it.
All right, man. Congrats.
Thanks, man.
All right, let's see if we can get our winner. Hey, Jace, this is Doug. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Doug.
Hey, you just can't let anybody else win, can you?
I guess not. 3 out of 4, I'll take it.
Oh, man, that was such a close finish. It was 6/100ths of a second. Did you know you had him coming off of turn 4?
Well, I saw he really drove it into 3 really deep. I thought I might have lost it, but I knew he had a better car off the corner, so I was just praying that I'd get him at the line.
Well, you did just barely. I had to look at the stats because it was so close. I could not tell for sure. It looked like your nose was just a hair ahead of his, but I had to double check the numbers to call who won it. That was a close battle that last couple laps.
Yeah, it was crazy. Just shout out to Kyle Martin for being a clean racer and not moving me.
He said he did give you a little bump there going through the turn, but it wasn't enough to unsettle the car.
Hey, Robin's racing.
That it is. Congratulations on another win. I guess next week you'll have to start from the back again, but it doesn't seem to phase you because you came from behind a couple times tonight.
Yeah, we had a fast car all night and just fortunate enough to get back up there.
Well, great job, man. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks, Doug.
All right. Jace Mungin pulls the win. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a moment with the tour mods from the Nashville Fairgrounds. You have enough time to run, grab a snack, and while you're standing in line, please hit the share button, heart it on Facebook, all of that good stuff. Just push all the buttons.